Is it good though?
Hey yo, what the fuck? I'm trying to bring up my TV. Oh shit! Oh my god! Hop in this shit real quick.
Trouble here.
Jesus Christ! You good?
Ravens.
Got it.
Raiders. Zeta.
Fucking me try to hop on this bitch real quick.
Steelers.
Just so y'all know, fella, this is not the league. This is just a dummy league. Me and Rob made. Just getting acclimated to franchise mode. This shit
Of
definitely
course I
hella
got the
different.
one badge, I'm the best.
Of course, I got the
Nas
number one
slash
page
Bills.
on the bench. Nas, your name is Nas on there. We know who you is. um, hey man, first off, that's how we should start this off, man. Shout out to Nas, man. He dominated, man, 25, won the last Super Bowl. Um, let's see if he can continue greatness, man.
Zeta
But
slash Shuck M.
big shout out to him. Real shit. Real shit. Honestly, this is going to be the informational podcast, bro. Um, if anybody needs to ask a million questions, I'm just gonna have them come to this show. Like, come to this show, watch this shit, listen to this shit, cause I'm not finna type
Dolphins.
all this shit, bro. I'm not finna type all this shit. Um, after this show, we're gonna post a tier list. All right. That'll just be able for you to base your team, look at your team, see how it goes. We put a lot especially Doobie, Demetrius, and Jared. We put a lot of time in this tier list, bro. The tier list is final. What we post is final. You know what I'm saying? If you want to
Shout out
argue
Zeta man,
your
he's
team,
really the best
if
in
you
the
want to
league and y'all
argue
need to
your
follow his
team,
lead.
you could possibly do that. We can hear you out. We're not listening to people argue other people's tiers. Worry about your team only,
Panthers.
please. We appreciate that. All right. So your team only, fellas. Your team only. I'm gonna say this again. If you want to argue your tier, we'll hear you out. But in all actuality, most likely the tiers is final. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's just we put a and we will put we base it off of people's traits and overalls. So there's teams that had low overall, no traits, high overall, a little bit of traits. Some people had a lot of traits, low overall, whatever the case may be. The tier list is the tier list. All right, that will go in the main chat. Now we are going to post for the legends. All right, we're going to post for the legends. Now the commission voted one legend offense, one legend defense. All right, so you guys will get to do two legends. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I voted one legend. I got outvoted by my commish peers. I really didn't want one legend. I really didn't want two legends, but just know that with that being said, there won't be no gifts for that shit or nothing like that. For no gifts for traits or anything like that. It's just gonna be what you get out of them legends. Remember, and what I will probably do is I'll probably make one legend an 85 superstar and another legend maybe an 80 superstar or something like that. I don't know. I might make them both 85, but I ain't talked to the commission about that. But I might make
Broncos.
one 85 and one 80. No, I'll just make them both 85. Okay,
Eagles.
I ain't even finna do all that. That's gonna confuse me. So, as far as the legends, fellas, we're doing
Chiefs.
one offense, one defense. All right. Commission voted on it. Um, so we're gonna do one offense, one defense. For the people who is new in here, the way that the legends work is the team the team who you got drafted, the team by that a player got drafted by gets first dibs. You know what I'm saying? So if it's fucking Vic, the Falcons will get the first dib. Then after that, who to go to after that? The Eagles. Then he went to Steelers. He went to a couple teams, but they go off of who they got drafted off. They get first dib. So if you're looking for a player like a Dion, a fucking Vic, a fucking I could go on and on. The team that the team was drafted by gets first pick. So yes, an NFL legend. So if you're the Falcons, if you're the Bengals, wherever you may be, look at your legends and make sure that you drafted them. Now, if you want to look to hold out and see, all right, let me see if the Falcons are going to pick Vic. You could, and you're the Eagles or such and such. All right, you could wait to see what they post. You know what I'm saying? But they got first dibs. All right. We are gonna put that legend post up at right after the show. Like right after the show, we're gonna post the legends. We do want to know what we're getting into as far as the legends go. So that's gonna take a lot of work. So please, as soon as you can, post your legends. If you obviously you won't, but there's not a league for you to look into what your team will look like. If
Triple
you want
here.
to look, we
I
we
just
literally
look
we
up
literally
Randall
use
Cunningham 40.
the original
Solid he
rosters.
ran
So if you want to go into
4.29.
a dummy league, make a dummy league
Zeta a
for
bit.
yourself, look to see what your
Titans.
team look like. You know
Donnie
what I'm saying?
relax.
You can go in there, look and see what your team look like, what your team will look like in the league, and then choose your legends based off that if you want to see your team. We didn't change nothing, literally. So you can go in there, make a dummy league, see what your team look like. If you feel like you need to see your team, you can go ahead and make a dummy league. Boom, boom, boom. Then you can literally post your legends. All right. Um, your legend will be 85 overall superstar. Um, that's pretty simple right there. All right. So for the people who just rolling in, we talked about legends, and then we also talked about we're putting a tier list out. And to reiterate what I said, what the tier list is, if you want to argue your team only, you can. But most likely, the tier list is final. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the tier list out. We're gonna put our mindset on the tier list and why the tier list is like that. All right. Um, what else is there, Rob? Is there anything I'm missing, Rob? Cause I ain't feel like typing all this shit out.
Terrible. No, you good.
Vikings here. Eagles need to beat
You got
Titans
everything.
Tug
soon.
said, Donnie, relax. Tug, where the fuck you at, dog? Come get one of these teams, nigga. I couldn't even find Tug on Facebook, yo. Tug must have changed his name, man. If Tug, if you hear me, bro, man, come grab a
Chiefs
team,
should be
dog.
bottom of the list.
Um, Mellow Yellow said Chiefs should be bottom of that list. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I
Tube
didn't look
gone
at
quicksand.
the
Tube
I
the
don't
got
think
t-
Chiefs
Raiders.
should be top tier one, but
Tug ain't gonna
Tube's
that's
quit.
in the
that's
lead.
an argument
I got
that
Raiders.
Chief users got to come with.
Did we make
Again,
did we make the
He
Chiefs
in
tier
chat
one?
with Raiders
yeah, they're
already.
tier one along with the Vikings and the Niners. Them are the two teams.
Oh shit, I
Now
didn't see that.
Easy the beef
I get
kid.
the census, like, cause
I
Pat
mean, like I
Mahomes or
said,
whatever.
everybody can come in here. We're gonna say why they're that tier.
Ew kid.
Um, Let me see. I gotta look at the tier list. Yeah, tier is
Tug is
the
Raiders
Chiefs is a
crave.
tier one.
We
Oh,
got
Tug is
Taylor
Raiders. All right,
Swift
bet,
and
bet.
Brittany
My
Mahomes.
boy Tug. And
I
in the
deserve
AFC,
8
my guy.
legends.
Um, we got Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes. I deserve. Man, listen. I ain't gonna lie. The Patriots have the Patriots. They got a lot of. They come with.
Texans
Let me
only
see.
legend is an
I'm a go.
FJJ Watt face with tears
Let
of
me see
joy.
real quick. No, I could have went right back to that league. What the fuck am I doing? I did some nut ass shit. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Like I said, this is just a dummy league, fella. For the people who just came in, this ain't the real league. This is a dummy league that we just started so we can learn franchise mode before we present it to y'all. Let me see. Manage team. What the fuck is the roster? Yeah, that's how you know I got to get back to all that.
Go to GM office.
GM office.
Yeah, and all that's right there. Roster, depth chart,
Let
all
me
that
see
good
who been
shit.
on there more than me. The Chiefs. Let me see if Mahomes X Factor. They took Pacheco straight off of him. Did they show this? Did they show the superstars?
Yeah, he should.
Okay.
Andre Johnson.
UMV roster, right? Not depth chart.
Yeah. Travis Kelsey, X Factor.
Like I get the hype on traits, but
Superstar,
some
that's
teams
3.
just be like,
4 is superstars. That's 4 traits right there. 6. 5, I mean. 7. 6, that's 6, I mean.
and in my opinion, the Ravens, the Eagles, and the Lions should be in the whole tier they young.
I
I don't
mean, yeah.
feel like
I mean, yeah. So I mean, they got 6 traits, about 3 X factors. I don't know. We'll get into the depth of everything. Like I said, if it's your team, you want to argue tier, y'all can go ahead and argue it. Um,
Chiefs
we'll listen
start
to
with 7
everything.
traits.
The Chiefs start with 7 traits.
Commanders.
Yeah, I just went through their whole roster, so you know what I mean. Chiefs start with 7 traits off rip, so
Ye and Ed Reed played for them.
so we'll see how that shit work out, bro. Hey fellas, y'all wasting your time posting y'all fucking legends in here, bro. Literally, we're gonna make a post. Y'all be to post the legends, and we'll make sure everybody's taken care of, fellas. There was something else I was gonna talk about. Um, I didn't even know. Yeah, swear to God, line just funny. So yeah, I didn't even know Tug was in, man. I swear, I tried to find Tug, couldn't find him. Yeah,
they changed
But
his name to
offensively,
Dwayne and
all they
shit.
got is
okay,
Doc
his name
and
is
Andre
Dwayne.
Johnson.
Yeah,
What the fuck is Dwayne? Hey, um, right. There was one more thing I wanted to say, but that's why I got it. I'm old as fuck. I need to put shit in the notes and shit, dog. We're gonna do the tier list. Actually, I'm about to push the tier list right now. Niggas about to start bitching. I can see it now. Hey, listen. One thing about running a league, bro, you can't make everybody happy, man. You can't make everybody happy.
Relax.
So they said you just gonna quit, man. That's fucked up.
nah, this man shipping. You quit this shit. I feel like they really did a big one with this one. You
Yeah, this
actually
shit
fucking
different, man.
tried.
And for the people who didn't in their franchise mode, man,
Fuck
I would
everyone
just go
else,
play with it.
just make sure I'm good.
Definitely
Fuck
got
everybody else,
That's a
just make sure I'm
legendary
good.
name.
Hey, yo, who is the chief, yo? All right, let me do the tier list real quick. Copy.
that was the old Vikings.
That's the old Vikings. Oh yeah, that's a new guy.
Mm.
Everyone. Everybody, I just posted the tier list in the chat. So if y'all got something to say, just say that shit now, man.
Texans got Arian Foster.
All right, fellas. We were thinking about doing. We'll let y'all know we was thinking about doing a tournament.
I need
Possibly
Alex
for like
Smith as my RB.
possibly like set up a bracket for a tournament. Probably for like a first place will get X Factor Superstar. Pick the random names out of a hat. Just to hold us off into the patch. You know what I mean? Give us something to do. You know what I mean? People could play for prizes or just play to get to know their team. If you no, there's just that one. If you wanna play to win a tournament, the way I'll
Completely
probably
funny
set
as
it up,
hell. Oh my bad. Good.
84 overall 7 traits. Texans,
The Niners
listen.
definitely is ass, but they went off trade. They went off traits alone, bro. And that was the thing I was getting at
I
when I
mean,
did
but
the.
listen, but also you gotta realize that we're giving an offensive and a defensive legend. So
Yeah,
you can't tell me the Niners ain't 2 legends away
we're
from being great.
we're
When
giving that
you
now though, but when they first did the tier, that wasn't even in the vote yet.
bro, but it don't matter. But that's a part of it now. So regardless
Yeah,
of what the vote was now, at this point, All the Niners need is a fucking quarterback and fucking what on defense. I mean, you could throw a corner in there maybe.
There are two
D
legends.
lineman. Yeah, so yeah, the commission chat voted on one offensive, one defensive legend. Now I personally voted for one. That's what I wanted, but I got out voted 5-1. I was actually the only one that voted for one. So that's how that's gonna be, all right, fellas. So you got the tier list, you got the 40-time list in the main chat. If you have a problem with with who your player is or what your team is, I mean, then you can go ahead and dispute
Vikings
that.
Nita SS.
I'm gonna I'm
Hell
gonna
no.
add I'm gonna make the post for Legends right now as we speak. All right, fellas. Um, Other than that, I would advise y'all to go set up a dummy franchise mode. Practice mode is different. Set up the league is different.
Cam,
Um,
Luke.
you gotta change loadouts. You still can do all this. So I would just like literally just you know what I mean, get everything together, fellas. I told if anybody needs any information about the legends or the tier list, just rewind this shit back. And that's pretty much it, fellas. We appreciate y'all, and we're gonna be way more on point this year with our shows, man. We're gonna make sure we been consistent. We're gonna make sure edits is consistent. I know that shit sound like it's some bullshit, but it's some real shit. All right, we gonna be on point this year for real. Um, Give us that vibe for when we first started, that hunger for when we first started.
Toptier.
Really make sure that shit is on point this year, man. So we might even just do one game of the week, just so we don't overwhelm myself. Because sometimes this
Eyes.
league, we try and play one game, but you know this shit move 24 hours sometimes. You feel me? So like sometimes we let them edits build up. So we might just stick with one game of the week. Um, we're not gonna be doing no traits or no
Hope
core.
Trade Committee consistent.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even with good said trade committee consistent. So you know, we'll be on it. You guys can send trades through now. I personally wanted to wait till y'all sent trades through, but you know, some of the commission teams say y'all can go ahead and start trading now. But listen, y'all need to
Y'all
read the
boys are
rules. Once
sweets,
you
man.
post a trade, you cannot jump out of it. Once a trade is posted on that page, it's over. There's no oh I seen my team, oh I seen a legend or I did this. Like no, once you post that shit, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I will repost the rules in the main chat for people who may not be familiar with that part. But once you post a trade, there's no reneging. The only way you can get out of it is if the trade gets denied and you don't want to rework the trade. You can leave that way. But the trade got to get denied for you to do that. Once the trade is posted, and you know what I mean, and they accept it, it don't even matter if they accept it yet. Once it's posted, it's stuck until we found out if it's accepted or denied. If it's denied, you can rework it or say fuck no. If it's accepted, you're burnt. You gotta live up to the trade. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an Indian giver ass nigga. All right. Other than that, fellas, appreciate y'all. Uh, see y'all in a minute, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
One more thing.
we say Rock.
I'm
What's one more
bringing back
thing?
the draft classes, but again, I'm not touching speed. I'm not touching Excel. None of that shit. I'm gonna touch the
No.
attributes
We
and
didn't go
shit
over
like
that.
that.
We gotta be. We gotta be. The things that make us official is the realistic part, bro. We're
Yeah, no,
gonna
it's
have
gonna be
to.
realistic.
We
It's gonna
need.
be
Nah, we're gonna do. I think we should use the speed, Sean. That I just used,
Welcome
and
back,
you should.
Toptier.
You know what I'm saying? You should really. You got a whole season to really make the draft class special. I think that that's one of your specialties. I think that you should make it as realistic as possible because that's what we aim for in this league is realism. You feel me?
well. I ain't trying to take the whole season. I'm trying to actually be able to play too. So I'm trying to get that out the way before the league
Yeah.
start.
But if we're giving
Whatever
you
we
that
gonna
job,
do.
hey Rob, you don't gotta really do too many edits. You don't gotta really do, huh? Yeah, I ain't know my plate. I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta get to my plate, fellas. Oh, that look fair. Hey, listen, if you know what I'm saying, if we give you that job, Rob, the draft class is your baby. You don't gotta do too many edits and da da da. Then I feel like that should be cool. You know what I'm saying? That's your job to make a complete draft class,
Let Nish help.
200 some
He say
players.
he the college guru.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Listen, you know, well, me and Max will have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I mean? Last time I talked to Nigel, he didn't want to be a commissioner at that time. So maybe we could go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck
With
is that?
Max, but as of right now, he's not a commissioner. You know what I'm saying? But out the kindness of
Roll.
his heart, if he wants to come back, I mean, if he wants to help out Rob with a draft class, then always welcome to help. You feel me? But you know, that's just how that goes as far as when it goes
What's
to
the
natural.
legend rules? Anytime player or
And the
drafted or
squeeze,
role.
I already kind of went through this, but obviously the team that drafted the legend gets first dibs. Then if he goes to the second team, you know what I mean? So Dion went to what? Atlanta. Then he went to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta gets first, then Dallas will get second dibs, and then so on and so on. You feel me? So, I wouldn't post if you're a team that has second that has a second dibs on a player, I wouldn't post that legend until you see what the first team. You know what I mean? If you want Atlanta and you're looking at and say Atlanta's picking Vic and Dion, you know what I'm saying? If you want to look at them too and you want to wait to see if they choose them, I would wait to see what Atlanta posts. You know what I'm saying? And then the Eagles might be able to steal Vic, and then the Cowboys might be able to steal Dion. You know what I'm saying? After that, you know what I'm saying? But once you post a legend, if somebody takes the legend after that you might have forgot about or that you didn't choose, it's stuck. It's stuck. Like you ain't
What
no
the
reneging.
fuck?
Hey, I'm going back. I'm changed my mind. I'm going to go back to Dion. I'm going to go back to Champ Bailey. I'm going to go back to the nah. Once you post that shit, it's stuck. So make sure that you're positive about that shit. Cause if somebody steals a legend from your team, you're gonna be burnt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make that
And
post
then,
soon.
yeah,
What you
then
say,
long
Rob?
snap to this shit.
Huh?
Hey, added long snap to the edits.
Hey, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Alright.
Yeah, so yeah, we're still playing around with the league and shit. We're still playing around with well, this isn't the official league, but we're still playing around with shit. Um, but yeah, appreciate y'all fellas. See y'all soon.